YouTube, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy D High. Just want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Now today I got a quick video for you guys, man, and special shout out to Hermelo Garcia. I hope I'm saying your name right, man, but he's the reason for this video. And he basically asked about how often should I switch out the blade when it comes to using my straight razor. So what I want to do in this video is just break down how often I switch out my blade when it comes to my straight razor, and I'll let you guys know how often I switch out the blade when it comes to using my safety razor. And also share some products that I use to help with irritation, razor burn that you get from time to time whenever using a razor. So shout out again to Mr. Garcia for asking the question. Now let's get into the video, man. So for example, whenever I'm trying to create this line up here, I'm always using my trimmers to get the initial line. So I'll clean up all the hair that's growing up here, and I'll try to get the line right where I want it. Then I'll go behind the trimmers with the straight razor, clean all that up, and get that nice sharp line with my straight razor. But I do tend to switch the blade out every single time I use this, and that's once a week. Now, if you find yourself in a pinch and you're kind of running low on your blades and you want to stretch them, but you're just doing the same thing that I'm doing as far as cleaning up the cheek line or creating that nice sharp line with your straight razor, then you can probably go with using it at least twice, all right? Now, you don't want to use a blade too often. You know what I mean? You don't want to go 3-4 times using the same blade, especially if you're doing a lot, because the blade is going to dull, all right? And one thing with shaving, man, you want a nice clean cut. That way you don't cause any type of irritation. That can lead to razor bumps, razor burns. I've suffered from razor burns by using a dull blade before, and it's not nice at all, okay? But like I said, man, using a dull blade can definitely cause skin irritation, razor bumps, and at times razor burns. And what I would suggest also is wiping your blade down with some alcohol once you're done with it. You know, again, if you're doing small, minor work, a quick little cleanup, and you really didn't use a lot of the blade, just wipe it down after, and you should be good to go, okay? Now, when it comes to using something like a safety razor, and when it comes to how often I replace the blade in this thing, it's every single time. And that's because I'm doing so much work, I'm taking off so much hair when it comes to using the safety razor. I really don't want to reuse this again. And then when it comes to my head being sensitive, especially in the back area where I'm prone to get more bumps or irritation, I want to go with a nice, clean, sharp, brand new blade. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the blades that I use, my blades of choice, and that is the Persona blades, all right, the box of 100. Now, as you guys can see, this is what's left of the box. I've had this box for, I want to say, over 2 years now. I got to go check the upload date and when I initially posted a video about these blades, but I'm pretty sure it's been over 2 years. And the cool thing about this is that, as you guys can see, or actually let me show you right here, this is how the blade comes, okay, double-sided. And when it comes to using a straight razor, you're only going to use 1/2. So basically all you do is you snap the blade in half and it becomes 1/2 of the blade. And you're going to take this half of the blade and you're just going to put it into your straight razor and do your thing, okay? So that box of 100 can become 200. So that's the cool thing about buying these Persona blades that come double-sided like that. They're gonna last you a while, especially if you're just using it with the straight razor, all right? Now another cool thing is that you can use these blades with your safety razor. So all I basically do is just put this right in without snapping it. It goes right in super easy, and then I just turn the bottom, close it, and I'm good to go, okay? So I get the best of both worlds when using these Persona blades. Like I said, I can snap them in half, use 1/2 for my straight razor, and then use the full blade for my safety razor, all right? So, again, I've been rocking out with these blades for over 2 years, man. Doing the same thing, using it for my safety razor and my straight razor, and it's lasted me quite a long time, all right? Over 2 years, that's pretty good for a box that costs, which I don't have the price off the top of my head, but I'll show you guys somewhere in the video on the price of the Persona blades. All right, now a few more things I wanted to share with you guys before I get out of here, and that's some products that really help me when it comes to razor burns, skin irritation, and razor bumps, okay? You know, ingrown hairs and stuff like that, man. So first up is the Desitin, all right? Now this is a diaper rash cream. Okay, so for those of you with children, you know how extreme a diaper rash can be at times. And I've used this on my face for those times where I may have went a little too crazy or a little too heavy with the straight razor and I end up burning this top part up here on my cheek line, or if I'm using a dull, which I've done in the past, I've used a dull throwaway razor on my cheek to kind of knock off that little shadow that I get, because the clippers are not going to take down the hair as much. So sometimes what I like to do with this is go, you know, against the grain and get the hair really, really low to give me that nice clean look. And I've used something like this before. It wasn't as sharp as I thought it was, and it kind of irritated and burned my skin. Okay, so I've gotten burned by both of these before, all right, on my cheek line. And using the Desitin and the A&D ointment really helped me out a lot. Like I said, for those of you with children, you guys know that this thing is like a miracle. This is actually the maximum strength, and within a day, you'll see a big difference when it comes to the irritation. Now, I've done a video on the A&D. If you guys haven't seen that video, you click on the card that pops up. But I kind of went into detail on how I use this thing. But basically, these are the two products that I use when it comes to burn and irritation. Now, besides getting irritation or burns from using a razor, I have gotten some serious irritation from using new blades on my trimmers. For those of you that know, sometimes you get those new blades, man, and they can be a little too sharp and they will irritate your skin. Okay, I've gotten that to where I've had some serious irritation on the lower part of my neck, just above my mustache, and this is where my skin is a little more sensitive. So using new blades for me has definitely caused some irritation in the past, and using the Desitin or the A&D has really helped me out. Now, the difference between the two is that this goes on clear, this goes on with more of like a white film on your skin, and they both have a strong smell. All right, so I highly suggest you guys not to wear this if you're out somewhere. Maybe what you can do is, let's say you went to the barber, you know, he was a little heavy, his clippers a little too sharp, you notice a lot of redness going on, come home, put this on. You know what I mean? If you're going out that evening, I guarantee you, more than likely, a lot of that irritation will kind of go down a little bit, okay? So that's what I can recommend if you are going to use this, or if you're just doing it yourself, you at the house, you chilling, you did your trim up, you notice that you went a little heavy, got some irritation, slap some of this on for a little bit, and you should be good to go. Now, the last product that I use that really helped me out when it comes to razor bumps, or help me kind of minimize my ingrown hairs, is the Bump Patrol. All right, now I don't have it with me at this moment. I do have to re-up and get some more, but you can pick it up at Walmart. I think it's like $10, but I'll typically rub some on my head after doing my shave, or rub some on the lower part of my neck to kind of help me with those razor bumps, or kind of keep my ingrown hairs at a minimum. And it really helps out a lot. All right, now I've been using that also for over 2 years, and you know, it really helps out when it comes to minimizing my razor bumps or ingrown hairs. So that was just a quick example of some of these products that can really help, especially when it comes to using razor blades, or even using some really sharp trimmers. You get that irritation, you know, you get those razor burns, or you know, you get those razor bumps or ingrown hairs. Some of these things can really help to kind of minimize that or eliminate it. Now, with that being said, man, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the video was helpful. And let me know in the comment sections what you guys think, man. If you ever use the Desitin or, you know, the A&D to kind of help with that irritation, I'll be interested in hearing what you guys have to say. And how often do you guys switch out your razor blades? All right. So I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say in the comment section. Now, there's one more thing that I want to do before I get out of here, and that is I want to give a special shout out to one of my subscribers, Mr. Kelvin, representing the beard in Nigeria, man. And you know, he hit me up on IG, and he had some questions for me, and I was running around doing some things, and I was like, listen, just call me, man. He was like, for sure? I was like, yeah. And he was like, you know, I'm in Nigeria. I was like, what? You know, and then you know, he found a way to call me, put in a little code, whatever you got to put in to call overseas, and we chopped it up for a little bit, man. Really cool cat. And you know, what I want to say to you, Kelvin, is keep up the great work on your beard, man. Your beard is looking real good. My man is only 24. You know, you got way more coverage than I had at 24. And you know, keep up the great work, like I said, on your beard, man. It's gonna continue to grow. You know, fill in some of the spots that you want to fill in more, and you know, it's looking good and healthy, man. Now, with that being said, fellas, I want you guys to have a wonderful week. Wonderful weekend, man. Like always, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.